Peace, what's up everybody? Wanted to do a quick review / reaction to the Vasily Lomanchenko and Jorge Linares fight. Okay, as it stands right now, Vasily Lomanchenko is ranked by ESPN as the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Now, I'm not going to get into ESPN's rankings or why they consider him the best over Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford or Keith Thurman. I'm not going to do that. This is just an initial reaction to the fight. First off, let me start by saying this. Jorge Linares is not no scrub, not no bum, not some just some dog for Vasily Lomachenko to walk. Vasily Lomachenko, in my humble opinion, is top 3 or 4 fighters, depending on how you want to look at it. Okay, analysis of the fight. Jorge Linares came in as a champion, considerably bigger than Lomachenko, had a bigger reach than his, and has more experience as a pro than Lomachenko. The fight was going about even until I think it was either the 6th or the 7th round when Linares clean flush scored a knockdown. It was the first time in Lomachenko's career, I think, that he's been knocked down. And I want to give credit to, what's my man name? Desert Storm. Tim Bradley, who called it before the fight started. He said with the southpaw, the counter to any good southpaw is an overhand right. And that's exactly what Linares caught Lomachenko with. He was coming in, he had gotten a little bit too comfortable, a little lackadaisical, and Linares caught him and dropped him. Now, while he caught him and dropped him, he didn't put him on his back. He just dropped him. Lomachenko had to shake the cobwebs off, and to his credit, he came back up, finished the round, and after that round, where Linares probably made the biggest mistake, he didn't press the issue. And I want to give credit to Ticket TV and to the LDBC community for his analysis and everything about the fight too. I'm going to talk about his post too, just because I follow him and I do listen to his commentary with regards to boxing. I don't know if Linares could have pressed the issue on him, because fighting at a distance would have been more beneficial to Linares rather than to Lomachenko, because Linares had the reach advantage. He had like a 3.5-inch reach advantage on him. And he was probably maybe 3 to 4 inches taller than Lomachenko. Lomachenko's a tiny guy. So I don't know if he could have pressed it or would have had the will to come in close and fight with Lomachenko, because Lomachenko is a great mid-distance fighter and an up-close fighter. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. So they finished the round, and I want to say maybe in the knockdown happened in the 6th or 7th round, and then Lomachenko proceeded after that round to methodically break Linares down. He started catching him with uppercuts and short overhand lefts, hooks, and his jab was phenomenal. Let me just start off by saying that. Linares' biggest problem was the angles and the speed of Lomachenko. He had no answer for it. The one time when he caught him, he just caught him because, like I said, Lomachenko walked in lackadaisical, his guards wasn't up, and he basically woke his ass up. So, Linares put up a good fight, but like I said, once Lomanchenko started breaking him down, it was a wrap. And in the 10th round, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he started catching up, uppercuts, hooks, crosses, jabs, like he just unleashed his whole repertoire on him. And he dropped him with a body shot. Let me repeat that. He dropped him with a body shot. The last time I seen somebody get dropped with a clean body shot was maybe Oscar De La Hoya getting dropped by Bernard Hopkins with a flush body shot to, not to the side of the ribs, more to the front. But it's almost like you get caught with, it was kind of like a hook and an uppercut, but whatever it was, what he caught him with, because he'd already caught him like 2 or 3 times to the head, but the body shot just took it all out of him, and he couldn't recover from it. So with that being said, it was a great fight. It was a great tactical fight. Linares definitely was game to go, and Lomanchenko just broke him down. People who want to say that he's a paper champion, he hasn't fought anybody, what has he done lately? That 130, 135, class that, in those, the featherweight and strawweight and all of that, there ain't a lot of bums in that division. It's a lot of little dudes, but the dudes can throw their hands. Let me just start off by saying that. Second, this is 3rd world title in 12 pro fights. His 3rd world title in 12 pro fights. And they put this fight on ESPN, wasn't on pay-per-view. It was Golden Boy against Top Rank, with Top Rank representing Lomanchenko and Golden Boy repping Linares. So I have to give him credit for that, because he's not fighting for, let me position for money, for status. He's trying to take out the best fighters. So I will give Lomanchenko and his father credit for that. Another thing, and credit to the TV for this, Gervonta Tank Davis is who they're floating around for his next fight. I don't know, I'm not even sure what weight class Tank Davis fights in, but I'm going to trust the LDBC and Ticket TV. If they say that's should be his next fight, or that would be a good fight, I'm going to take their word for it. Because I've seen Gervonta fight maybe once, but I haven't seen a lot of action from him. I know he's a little dude, he built, he cocky, he looked like he ready to go. So, does he have, and Ticket TV said, yeah, he might be able to knock him out, but can he outbox Lomanchenko for 12 rounds if it comes to that, if Lomanchenko don't want none of that power? That's the question, because Lomanchenko haven't fought any bums to my knowledge. And I've watched, this has been maybe his 5th fight that I've watched, because I was thinking maybe a good fight would be him and Chocolatito, Leo Santa Cruz. But I don't know where Leo Santa Cruz has been quiet for a minute, so I don't know if Chocolatito is, want that work, because he's been quiet. I know he has suffered one loss, and I think he avenged the loss, but I'm not sure. That's how long it's been since I've heard it, since I've even thought about Santa Cruz. Has been that long. So with that being said, great fight. Thumbs up for the fight. The fact that Lomanchenko got knocked down, he got caught flush, he got back up. Then he proceeded to break Linares down. Excellent fight. My thumbs up for that fight. Just made me even more of a fan of Lomanchenko, Vasily the Matrix Lomachenko. It made me appreciate his father as a trainer even more. And it also let me see that Linares, this dude had been in 44 fights, man. I don't care who you are. You pro fighter with 44 fights and like 27 knockouts. You're not somebody to be taken lightly or taken for granted. To hell with all of that other stuff. So with that being said, that's my reaction / review to the Lomanchenko Linares fight. Peace. I'm out.